You're listening to The Dana Show.
I'm going to set something clear right at this moment. And like I said, I appreciate the speaker coming on and talking with me, but I have to correct him. Because no one ever said that Speaker of the House, Steve Tilley, was associated with the new Black Panther Party. Rather, what had been said was people were a little bit concerned that the speaker would be getting behind a piece of legislation sponsored by someone who had documented active activity with the new Black Panther Party. And it's not racial to say, hey, you know that group where one of their leaders was out there talking about killing babies and cops, and they're involved in a huge voter intimidation scandal with the Department of Justice that Eric Holder refuses to prosecute? Because you've listened to this show. We've broken the news in St. Louis on this show. We had J. Christian Adams on this show discussing it. So I think it's fair game to question the judgment of anyone having anything to do with the new Black Panther Party, just as anyone would question the judgment of anyone in office having anything to do with the Ku Klux Klan. And no one said that it was Tilley, but when you are an elected official, and I'm speaking of Representative Jamila Nasheed, I don't know her. I know that she's, has a very redemptive story, but from everything that I've seen online, from photos to rallies that she's been at with Malik Shabazz, it's not racial to be like, hey, why are you having anything to do with a group that has a dude, Samir Shabazz, out in Philly saying that he's going to kill babies and kill these people and kill cops and standing outside of polling places with nightsticks? How is it racial to say that when you would say the exact same thing about any other extremist group? And I think it's a cop-out to say that it's race baiting. I think it's a cop-out to blame it on race. And I'm really getting fed up with the Republican establishment here in Missouri. I've just about had it. When you have to cover something that has been said by calling grassroots, copying the line that progressives have used against Tea Partiers time and time again, and when you say that someone's a race baiter simply because they've pointed out that, hey, this is a very odd association that's disingenuous and it's not what I expect from people that you vote for to represent you. That's the bottom line. And I just find it disingenuous. And, Carl Bearden is an individual that I've considered a friend for a long time, but I don't appreciate the comments that he's made either. And I tell you, I don't like the attitude coming from the establishment Republican Party in Missouri. And if those individuals want to share the argument with Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama and Harry Reid and call grassroots Americans for daring to question the judgment of the establishment GOP, if they want to use that progressive argument and malign and defame individuals by calling them race baiters, then I think that's something we seriously have to consider when we go to the polls the next election, because it's not something I'm going to forget about, because I don't put my name on the line advocating for limited government and free speech and for everyone becoming their own epicenter of activism in order to have your conservative credentials questioned simply because you disagree with a lobbyist on a certain issue that is relative to one particular city. I don't like seeing individuals that are elected to office going after the grassroots people that sustained and kept their party on life support. That is the bottom line. And that's what I don't appreciate. And that's something that I'm going to remember every single election now. People ask me why I don't like political parties. That's why. People ask me why I'm not a Republican. That's why. I'm a person who likes the Constitution. Just it's frustrating to see this, and it's, just bottom line, it's just frustrating. I appreciate everyone who has been waiting, and I apologize for those who've been waiting for quite an amount of time. And I promise, if you do call in tomorrow, say, hey, we were on hold yesterday, I will get your call in. I appreciate your patience on that. It's time for Today in Stupidity.
Number 13.
Oh, my goodness. This is the union boss caught using taxpayer resources.
No. Number 13. This is the Rhode Island guy.
Oh, my gosh. This is the bad one that we did not. I didn't want to play this in front of an elected official.
Yeah, out of respect for the speaker. This is why we didn't
play this in front of him.
But here we go.
You will. Hey, calm down.
You better get away from me.
I better get
the camera out of my face. Get the camera out of my face.
That's assault.
civility.
That's Today in Stupidity. 971talk.com/Dana. Stay tuned for Glover.
Get more Dana Show at 971talk.com.